So this is AuxLand. That's the headquarters for Auxilium Auto, the nonprofit that goes to provide financial mechanical assistance to those who depend on their vehicles for a living. This video is more about the Kioti CK4020 and why I chose this to maintain the property. A few of the things that I got were the forks, the bucket that comes with the tractor, the 6-foot rotary cutter, and the 6-foot box blade. I figured those are the things that I needed the most. My original plan was to clear all of the stuff you see in gray and keep everything that was green, and I kind of missed my opportunity to do that. But at the time when I took this video, it was the winter time and I couldn't afford a tractor. Now it's green, it's all overgrown. I still can't afford a tractor, but I sort of got one anyway, and I'm gonna do the best I can, maybe work some more overtime. One of the things that I needed were the pallet forks, because I do spend time moving parts around, and having them on a pallet or even putting them up on a shelving system that I have in the shop is pretty useful. In this instance, I'm moving some barrels around that are full of ash that is from the primary source of heat in the winter. These are the shelves, and I would like to be able to put stuff on them, and I can use the pallet forks to put stuff on pallets and put a little bit higher up or even lower for heavy stuff. Now, in case you're wondering why that car's here, I jumped it. So a little quick switch at the quick detach. I took the pallet forks off. No, I'm putting the bucket on right here. So there is this, I also, maintaining the property, there's critters out here, right? So there was a big lump of stuff that the previous owners just put in a big pile. A lot of critters ended up living there. I sent them an eviction notice. They had 30 days to get out. They complied. They left. So I was ready to clear this out just to prevent any other critters from moving in, which is really helpful. I scooped all that stuff up, leveled it out a little bit, and just made the back of the property a little more unlivable for critters to critter in and critter inside and get into some of my older cars. And next up on the list was a box blade. So the gravel driveway, there's enough gravel here, it's about a half an acre. My previous attempts here to get rid of the grass coming through the gravel, you know, it's not really practical. Plus, I don't like doing that with my 74 New Yorker, is to drag the box blade. And I think if I do this every couple of months, it's a lot better than any other solution that I've had. I use Roundup, I use stuff I bought from stores, and it just never really seemed to work. Even that concoction of vinegar and salt and something else, the grass it overcomes everything. When the box blade, it seems to do a really good job of pulling rocks up and pulling things out of the ground. This is kind of a before and after. I didn't box blade over the truck, but I moved it, but you can kind of see how the grass is growing in, and the box blade just kind of pulled everything up, smoothed everything out, and I liked it so much I kept going and did it on the bottom part. I also took a little break to put together this video, so I've got a YouTube channel for AuxAuto, and what I do, in this AuxAuto Assist number 10 was the latest one that I did. I used to look like that guy, and I played music, and somebody that used to come to a lot of shows got in touch with me and said, hey, my daughter's fiance lost his job. Their car is really giving them problems, but they're really trying to make something happen, but the car is not helping them out. So I got in touch with Car Fix over in their area. They sent me a list of stuff that was going on with it. It ended up being pretty expensive. It was a little bit over $2,200. But AuxAuto covered that because that's what the whole program is. That's what Auxilium Auto is. Anywho, let's get back to the tractor stuff, because this is the fun stuff. One of the reasons I got this tractor to maintain the property is to clear the majority of the overgrown stuff out and keep it looking nice. And I also would like to have a driving track to test vehicles out one day, maybe. So this is what this thing can do. I mowed over stuff. This is the bucket and the tractor's horsepower and the 6-foot rotary cutter. I just ran this stuff over, and this was probably the most fun that I had clearing this up. This is going to take me a while, understandably. It's probably going to take me a couple of years to do all this, but I have the tractor and I have the time. But listen to this adult ASMR. So this tractor is basically what I need. The pallet forks for moving stuff around. I'm going to be moving old cars around, parts and pieces. I've got the rotary cutter once I clear the property off in the bucket, and the box blade for the drive. I made a little bit of progress. Day one is actually kind of day two because I had to spend a day getting used to the tractor, because the last time I drove one, it was a 1960 something Massey Ferguson, and their controls are a little bit different. Auxilium Auto is the nonprofit that goes to provide financial mechanical assistance to those who depend on their transportation for a living. And this is the headquarters, and I plan on keeping the property, maintaining the property, and that's the whole idea behind buying a tractor. I'm very satisfied with this so far. For what I need, this thing is perfect. I'm not baling hay. I'm not tilling the ground. I'm not doing any real other tractor stuff, but I sure feel like a tractor guy now.